Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I decided I would come in today while I was eating my breakfast, which is skins. Um, y'all, I've been a little disturbed by some things that's going on YouTube. Everybody bickering. Well, I don't say everybody. There's some a couple that's bickering back and forth. And y'all, I like the couple. I think the couple is, to me, they sweet people on what they show us. But y'all, this bashing back and forth, do we not know that the majority of the things, the pranks, the life of people that's on YouTube is pretty much like the soap operas? I mean, we're not sure what is real and what is not real. So to bash someone about what we don't know whether or not it's real and whether it's not it is real. I mean, whether or not it's not real. Is this not for entertainment? I mean, I myself have did one prank for myself. It didn't work out because I'm not good at it. But some people are just naturally good at pranks. Some people are naturally good at acting. I'm not. So why are we bashing people? Oh, he did this. Oh, she did this. Why are we bashing people about a soap opera version on YouTube? Regularly, if some of their life is true, that they really are a couple, they really are going through some things or whatever, my thing is, everybody go through stuff. With this particular couple that I'm talking about, I feel like that I believe that they used to be a number, whatever. But yeah, but couple, y'all moving too fast. When you're moving too fast, you don't see the red lights. You don't see nothing. You just moving head on, not even paying attention to any kind of warning. Whether that person was whatever you have summed them up to be. If we have our discernment and the spirit on, if we slow down and have our discernment and the spirit on, we won't miss a lot of this stuff that we're missing. First of all, moving too fast. That should have been the first thing, which should have been a no-no. On both parts. Both parts move too fast. You're going to do business, but keep the personal stuff aside until both parties are ready. Just because we done been out of the game for a while, and then you get someone in your life, doesn't mean for you to start moving fast. When we move fast and make decisions that we normally would not make, how can we blame the other person? because of the decision that you made. You made that decision to be with that person. Whether it was being with her or being with him. You made that decision. Did nobody make you do it? The moment you found out that they were not what they appeared to be, because you moved too fast, you should have been moving fast up out of the relationship. First thing, you should have slowed down. If you slowed down, you would have seen some of the stuff that you're seeing now. That's just my opinion. My opinion may not mean a lot to everybody, but that's what I see that has happened with this couple. Moving too fast will get you in some situations you're asking yourself, how did I get here? Why am I here? And if you back, ain't nobody made you do nothing. Did nobody make you make the decision to move forward in a relationship that quick? I mean, some relationships you can move fast on, and then some of them work out, and some of them don't. Most of them, to me, for what I've seen in my time, when you're moving too fast like that, they generally don't work out because you done missed all of this opportunity to get to know the person, and you just went head on without, you really didn't even use your eyes, didn't use your discernment. You just went head on, and then now you're in a situation. Now you want to point fingers. Oh, why? What about pointing that finger right back at yourself? Because didn't nobody make you do it. See, that's what I had to do in some of my relationships that I've had. I had married someone. I had been married, and I had married someone, another guy. And y'all, even on a relationship, I could point the finger at him that say, okay, he did it. But as I think about it, I went head in that marriage. I was not ready to be married. It was too soon. I hadn't been that long, got out of a marriage with someone else. Had been in a relationship with him for a good little while. So I was not ready to go into that relationship. But to show him that I had moved on with my life, I went head into the relationship. The relationship lasted for a good little while. But that was because I just refused to have a failed marriage and lying to myself that it would get better, and it didn't. Because my heart wasn't in it. My heart was somewhere else. But I made that decision to go in that marriage. Now, I admit that a lot of things in that marriage, I could point the finger at him. But you know what? Getting down to the nitty gritty of it, I have to point that finger back at me. Because when I went in that marriage, I knew that I wasn't in love with him. And I pretty much used that marriage as I'm going to show you that I moved on with my life, or I'm going to show the world that I moved on with my life. When in actuality, I should have been setting my butt down somewhere and healing. That's what I should have been doing. But I didn't. So y'all, all I'm saying to y'all, to the couple, to the lady, to the man, you need to get somewhere and sit down somewhere and heal. Just enjoy life. Let the person know if you're gonna, the male, if you feel like you want to be single and not be committed to anything, let the person know that's all you're looking for. That you're not looking for a relationship, a long-term relationship. You're just looking for somebody just to hang out with or whatever, and that's it. You leave it like that. And for her, you got to get that discernment of spirit up and running. So if it's something that is not what you or what God say you should have, you should have picked that. You should have picked that up. You should have picked that up. Just like I did. I should have picked that. I should have picked that up. I should have stepped back. So now, I know I'm an older lady, but I have many men that try to holler at me. But if my spirit is not agreeing with them, it's gonna be a no-go. It's gonna be a no-go. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't waste another year or so trying to make something happen or trying to have a relationship just because I feel like that's just something that I need to do. No, that's my time. My time is valuable. Is your time not valuable? To waste it on just because you want a man or just because of the name? Really? You wasted, I wasted all them years with this man in marriage, knowing my heart was not there. But I wasted time. Just because I didn't look at the red flags, and the red flags was, you're still in love with your ex. So you need to get somewhere and sit down and heal. I didn't do that. Now, I healed in the process of the time that I was with my husband. I healed. But the thing about it is, my heart never turned towards my husband like it should have. Maybe in a brother and sister way, but in a husband and wife way, it never turned that way. And I knew it already. I already knew it. Just a waste of time. Sometimes we have to get somewhere and sit down and pay attention to everything. And that's what I'm doing now. Can I get a man? Sure, I can get a man. Do I want a man? Sure, I want a man. But honey, let me tell you, it's got to be the right man. I got a lot of things at stake to just be grabbing any and everybody. And I hope the person we all should feel that way. We should all feel like we're valuable, regardless of what we look like, regardless of what man want to say about us. We still need to value ourselves and love ourselves. Because we can't love ourselves, and you can expect someone else to love us. Because we're gonna that same energy is gonna it's gonna show up, and that person gonna know that you got low self-esteem. They can do you any kind of darn way. So my thing is to the couple that's going through, get somewhere and sit down somewhere. Get somewhere and take the time to find out who you are. Learn you. Find out who you are and what you want. And stop trying to find out what everybody else wants for you and what everybody else wants you to be. Find out who you are and then pursue that. Because if you want to pursue something, pursue you. Pursue you. Anyway, I'm probably going to get back on here. And I may go into more depth. But everybody talking about this clout chasing and all that. I mean, I ain't got but 48 subscribers. Could I use the subscribers? Of course I can. But you know what? It's gonna come in time. But I'm not gonna feed off. I'm just trying to give some good solid advice that you need to set your behinds down somewhere and let God lead you. Did God even tell y'all to get your behinds together? Did you even listen to God? So how are we gonna point a finger at he did it, she did it? How are we gonna do that when you made the decision? I ain't heard from nobody. Just went to moving. So my thing is, I dare you to even point a finger at anybody if you say you got a good sound mind. How you gonna point the finger at somebody? I don't care. I don't care if they said that I'm beautiful. Heck, I already know that. I don't care if they said I'm gorgeous. I got the best figure, whatever. I don't give a flying flip what they say. The fact is, I made the decision to move forward with that foolery. Because that's something that you should already know. Nobody should be, I mean, yeah, we all can manipulate. Everybody manipulate in this world. It's not, that's just life. You've been manipulated. You've been programmed to manipulate ever since you was a child. To talk your mama into doing whatever. Even as a baby looking in a certain way. A baby can manipulate you with just their little eyes, the way they're looking when they point at something and you see the way they're looking. It's manipulation been going on forever. Who don't manipulate? That's life. We manipulate. There's good manipulation, there's bad manipulation. And there's manipulation that's in between. There's manipulation everywhere. So who don't manipulate? The thing about it is the decisions that we make while being manipulated. Is either we can move forward or we can't. You can't point a finger at nobody because you saying someone manipulating you. Because that's just something that our natural man does. We do that. We do that. Shoot, when you going out on the street and you witnessing to people, trying to get them to come to the Lord, what are we doing? We manipulating the situation. We trying to convince. Manipulation is pretty much just convincing or whatever. So I mean, that's just life. We make the decisions ourselves on what we're gonna do. We make those decisions. And then for the male, you probably already knew right off the bat the first couple of days, couple of months, a couple of weeks that you knew that you wasn't attracted to that particular person. So why did you continue? Why did you continue on? Why did you continue on? For fame and glory. You can do that by yourself if that's something that you just desire. You put your trust in the wrong. You put your trust in man instead of putting your trust in God. So we start making all these decisions because you want to move quickly. You want to get there quickly. Like I said, I only got 48. Do you think that I feel like I'm gonna get there with the little 48 that I've been dragging along? Fixing to have a year anniversary and still ain't got 100. Do you think I'm gonna get there? I don't know. My thing is, if that's God's will, I'm gonna get there. I promise you, if that's God's will for us to get there, we will get there. But the thing about it, everything happens in God's time. And if we move before that, guess what? We get what we get. If we make decisions without seeking God, you get what you get. How you gonna complain about that? Just pick yourself up out of the dirt or out of the off the ground. Pick yourself up off the ground, dust yourself off, and get your step and start moving. Get a plan. I always have a plan B. Plan B is get your behind up, because you shouldn't have never been there anyway. But get your behind up and get them moving. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna continue to eat my skins. But and my phone done dropped down because I done rigged it up here. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get on here because my heart is grieved over foolery, and we as the subscribers to these people, we just beating them up, when in actuality, to me, even though I know some of it probably is real, I know it is, but to me, I look at it as a soap opera. I don't get too involved in because I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't know if it's a prank. I don't know if it's not. I don't know if they're pranking us or not. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if later on it's going to, it's going to come out that all this was just a bunch of stuff that is untrue or whatever. I don't know. But if it is, you got my little point of view about it. But my thing is, I'm going to keep looking at it as like a soap opera. Because that's what it looks like to me. Even though it may be reality, it may be real life. But hopefully, if it is real life, or somebody see that, they can learn something from it. Stop moving so fast. Period. Stop moving so fast. Because when you move too fast, you're going to miss those red lights telling you to stop, be cautious, be careful. You're going to miss all that when you're moving too fast. So my thing, slow down. Or if you don't slow down, there's a train, there's a cliff down at the end. It told you to slow down, but there's a cliff at the end when you don't slow down. And then there you are in a situation. So take heed.